Good, everybody. Thank you for joining me today here on the ML Family Channel. For those of you that's new, my name is Mary. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for joining. If you are new, please go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. This is going to be an exciting video. You guys are not going to want to miss this. So make sure you watch the full video. Give me a big thumbs up. Drop a comment. Also check out the description because I'm going to leave my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok there so you come and join me. Also, please come and join me on Twitter. Come find me so that we can all get together and start putting out the word that we need to help now. So, are you ready? Let's get into it.
We believe would provide great assistance to specific targeted areas of this economy. I don't think the recovery depends on a massive assistance package. However, I do think renewing or extending the PPP small business loans would be tremendous assistance. I think the airlines definitely need a lot of help. There's probably $25 billion in there. By the PPP, they got $135 billion that is unspent but requires congressional legislation. We've always argued that the schools need to open for the kids and for the economy, jobs. We've always had $105 billion in there, more or less. We put in extra money for vaccines, again, extending the PPP, and so forth. These are crucial issues. And I think what President Trump was saying yesterday is that, all right, we're too far apart for a gigantic bill. Yes, we've only got 4 weeks to the election, and we've got a justice of the Supreme Court to get passed. It's too far, too close to the election. Not enough time to get stuff done at this stage of the game. But President signaled late yesterday, I'm sure you all reported, that he would sign a standalone bill which would provide key assistance to airlines, to the small business payroll protection plan, and also the president on the demand side, sometimes you have to have a demand side in an emergency, would provide $1,000 direct mail economic impact checks to keep things going. It's like an insurance policy. So we think we have been very flexible. And the view of the president and the view of Senate Leader Mitch McConnell is that we do not think the Democrats have been not only not flexible, but indeed they don't really want to play ball. Senator McConnell said yesterday he doesn't think Speaker Pelosi will produce the results, and they're just stringing us along. So that's the issues. A small bill, a targeted bill, okay, standing alone. You know, they did pass a CR. We were able to compromise on a CR to keep the government open. Why not do it again? Those are essentials. Checks, PPP, airlines, schools, you know, those are key points that would make an enormous contribution to strengthening this recovery.
So, Larry, we did see Chief of Staff Meadows say that, the big package is probably done. How would this work? Do you see this actually happening, the piecemeal solution, and behind the scenes, what's happening? Who is the administration talking to? Where's it going to start? Can it happen in the next couple of days?
Joe, I just cannot make a prediction. I just cannot make a prediction. Again, the president and leader, Senator McConnell, believe that Speaker Pelosi is not negotiating in good faith, all right? So that's their particular view, and that she's been stringing us along. I noticed the Wall Street Journal echoed that view. I can't answer your question precisely, Joe. I wish it could, but this whole thing, right now, in terms of the probability curve, this would be probably still low probability stuff. I don't want to rule anything in. I don't want to rule anything out. Secretary Mnuchin has been a tremendous faith. He's been an excellent negotiator. The NEC and the rest of us are backing him up as best we can, along with the great Treasury staff. I don't know, Joe. That's the bottom line.
Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to let you take a look at a clip from Larry Kudlow, who did an interview on CNBC today, which he works for Trump as well. He's on the Trump administration. But you guys need to go ahead and check out this clip. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. You guys are going to be surprised. And after the clip, I'll come back, say a few words about it, and then I'm going to go ahead and read you part of an article, and then we'll take it from there. See you then. Okay, so what did you think about that clip? I really need to know. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're talking about doing another stimulus, even after all the tweets about stop it, don't do it, just stop the negotiations, we're done, this and that. But evidently, they must not be too done if he's coming back and tweeting out more. So, I'm going to read an article to you from Politico, and basically, it's talking about a new package or a new deal or standalone bills. So, bear with me. From Politico, it says, for the headline, how to decode Trump's U-turn tweets on COVID stimulus. The president abruptly cut off the talks this week, but hours later, he was again pushing for a deal. Makes you wonder. President Donald Trump on Tuesday afternoon abruptly ended negotiations with Democrats over a new coronavirus relief measure until after the November 3rd election, but just hours later appeared to reverse his decision. His mixed messaging on whether to continue talks with Speaker Nancy Pelosi, all captured on Twitter, was a stark U-turn even for a president known for rapid message shifting. But ending talks also carries a hefty political risk this close to the election and comes as millions remain out of work and key industries falter, and after the virus has claimed the lives of more than 200,000 Americans. Here's how Trump tweeted about his decision and what it means for the overall effort to inject the economy with a much-needed boost amid the global pandemic. Now, this was Tuesday at 2:48 p.m. Nancy Pelosi is asking for $2.4 trillion to bail out poorly run, high-crime Democratic states, money that is in no way related to COVID-19. We made a very generous offer of $1.6 trillion, and as usual, she is not negotiating in good faith. I am rejecting the request. And looking to the future of our country, I have instructed my representatives to stop negotiating until after the election, when immediately after I win, we will pass a major stimulus bill that focuses on hardworking Americans and small businesses. That shocked me. And I know I'm not the only one. And that tweet got 69.2K views or likes. That's just strange. I don't like it. I think the idea was insane. But before sending a tweet, Trump had spoken by phone with Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, one of the top negotiators who had been dealing directly with Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy. While it's unclear what they discussed, McConnell had been struggling to convince Senate Republicans to support a large stimulus package, with many of his members resistant to providing trillions of dollars in new relief money. And after the president tweeted, McConnell told reporters that he supported Trump's decision. Now, the Republicans' resistance is because they don't want to send out any more stimulus. They had a big corporate person from Morgan something. It was a big Fortune 500 company, may have been a bank. It's come out today in an article stating that the economy will do just fine without another stimulus boost until after the election. Really? States are on the rise. People are being evicted even though the rent moratorium went into effect September 1st, expires December 31st, because Donald Trump signed an executive order on August 5th. That's the only reason why that rent thing's holding. But people are still being evicted, regardless of that rent moratorium. And that's national. We don't need the help. People are starving. People are out of their jobs. People are losing their homes. People are losing their automobiles. People are needing things for their kids. They need stuff for health products, hygiene products, all kinds of stuff people need. Yet, with just a few weeks before the election, vulnerable Republicans were nervous about facing voters with no deal to show for it. Senator Susan Collins and Representative John Katko, from two Republicans facing tough re-election battles, both broke with Trump over ending negotiations. Now, President Trump tweeted Tuesday, 7 p.m., or retweeted a quote from CNBC Now. Breaking news. Federal Chair Powell calls for more help from Congress, says there's a low risk of overdoing it. Donald Trump says true. But you end the negotiations. And he goes on to say, crazy Nancy Pelosi and the radical left Democrats were just playing games with the desperately needed workers' stimulus payments. They just wanted to take care of Democrat-failed high-crime cities and states. They were never in it to help the workers, and they never will be. This was the first reversal by Trump after the president's initial announcement. Stocks fell sharply, with the Dow's industrial average ending down 376 points. After Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell warned that there could be unnecessary hardship if Congress and the White House didn't approve more economic relief. Still, it was a head-scratching about face from the president, which it is, because it's crazy. It didn't take long for the blame game to start. She inappropriately went towards his mental health. If he has a mental health problem at all, I don't know. But Tuesday at 9:54 p.m., President Donald Trump tweeted another tweet. The House and Senate should immediately approve $25 billion for airline payroll support and $135 billion for Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses. Both of these will be fully paid for with unused funds from the CARES Act. Have this money now. I will sign now. Trump appeared willing to negotiate, even though hours earlier he cut off talks. Okay, we get that. So Tuesday at 10:18, this was his next tweet, and this is the surprising part that I really like. If I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks of $1,200, they will go out to our great people immediately. I am ready to sign right now. Are you listening, Nancy? And he tweeted at Mark Meadows, at Senator Majority Leader, at Kevin McCarthy, at Speaker Pelosi, at Senator Schumer. That was 9:18 p.m. on Tuesday, or 10:18 p.m. on Tuesday. So, again, $1,200 for individual, $2,400 for married couple, and an extra $500 for children under 17 or adults, as long as they qualify. The payments begin phasing out, however, for those who make more than $75,000 or $150,000 for couples. Trump's tweet appeared to be an effort to stoke excitement among Americans for stimulus checks. Now, Wednesday, he again retweeted his tweet. If I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks $1,200, they will go out to our great people immediately. I am ready to sign right now. Are you listening, Nancy? And on top of that, when he retweeted, he quoted on top. President Trump quoted, "Move fast. I am waiting to sign," at Speaker Pelosi. Now, he put the ball in her court. Now it's time that we get the ball rolling. Start bouncing it. Start rolling it. Do what you got to do. Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, on Wednesday morning also said that the White House was continuing to discuss some sort of limited stimulus, saying the president has already been on the phone this morning talking to Secretary Stephen Mnuchin. The secretary and I have been talking about what we could do with standalone bills to help airlines, small businesses, and American people with stimulus checks. That was President Trump quoting. So hopefully we can convince Speaker Pelosi to do something on a standalone basis. But by that point, Democrats in the White House were no longer talking. Pelosi on Wednesday also said on The View that Trump saw the political downside of his statement of walking away from the negotiations. It's hard to see any clear, sane path in anything that he's doing, she said. Regardless, I don't care. Regardless, I do not care. And I say this boldly for all Americans. We don't care. We just want help. You want your seat. You want our vote. We want help. You get to keep your check. You get to go home at night and go to sleep. You get to drive your little fancy car and eat your little fancy dinners. Get your little fancy health care. We don't. We, the Americans, need the help now. So with that being said, please like and give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, drop a comment below, let me know what you think, because I really want to know your guys' opinion. Also, make sure that you share my channel so that this can get out to other people who may not be able to get the info. Also, when you hit the like button, that pushes up the algorithm so that YouTube can push the video out to more and a broader audience. God bless, stay safe, love you. Make sure you stay in the realm of social distancing, wearing a mask, washing hands, and sanitizing. And with that being said, till the next one.